recording now. You can see yourself. Yeah, okay. Right, so tell me a little bit about yourself, please.
My name is Raffaele Goli. I'm 20 years old, soon to be 21. Currently a second year student at the University of Greenwich, studying economics with banking.
Okay, and what can you bring to this position?
I think from what I've learned is time management and being calm under stress. I work at different bars in London as well, so I'm used to dealing with stress and when it's busy environment and just keeping things in order.
What do you do at these bars?
I was a waiter and a barman. Now I also do some managing the bill, doing some paychecks and bringing in any new staff. So.
What can you tell me about the industry of Walt Disney?
The Walt Disney industry?
The industry in which Walt Disney participates.
Okay. Well, one of them is the entertainment industry. Walt Disney is under the name of DIS on the stock market. I think today was 47.42 the price of the shares. It's been steadily increasing since the last year. It used to be mid-30s, now it's high 40s. They're doing really well at the moment. They've also recently bought Lucasfilm, which is the Star Wars franchise, for about $4 billion. Looking to produce a few movies, make some profit off it. I think compared to their rivals, I think their News Corp, Time Warner, and UTV, the software communications, they have a pretty huge market share.
Okay.
A couple of years ago, they managed to make $36 billion, which is a very healthy profit.
What motivates you to do a good job?
I think just self-satisfaction and having something to do that I can achieve. You know, when you set out goals and you achieve them, you have this overwhelming feeling that you've contributed to something that's possibly greater than you, and you've also helped others along the way. I think my main motivation is just to prove myself and to prove my abilities.
Okay. Are you a team player or do you prefer to work independently?
I'm indifferent. I think working independently, I'm perfectly capable of doing it. However, as a team, I do enjoy it, sharing opinions and the different personalities and what people have to think about the certain tasks that you have. Working at the part-time job, as a barman, you do have to work with other people. You can't just work independently because it all has to work together, from the bar back or to the doorman. So it all has to click together, I think.
Have there been any problems working as a team?
There's never been really problems.
Never?
We share opinions, and if anyone has a different opinion, we just compromise, see what's best for the firm and for the company.
What about in your academic career?
In my academic career, uni-wise, I think I've had to become more independent than previously. Whereas in secondary school and college, you're put more into groups, working together, coming up with some projects. At uni, we do similar things, but I think there's more of an independent side to it. So it helps you focus on what you have to do and also bring it to a team when it's needed.
Why do you want to work at Walt Disney, by the way?
I think it's a very big company that has an influence on a lot of people. Growing up as a kid, you look at Walt Disney, compare it, you watch Lion King, and it's all good. As you grow up, you realise that it's actually more than just cartoons. It's actually a very big business, and it has a huge part in people's lives, whether it's the resorts, the entertainment, movies. It's not just a child's play.
Okay. If your previous co-workers were here, what would they say about you?
I hope they say he's very hardworking and loyal and determined to what he does. Probably if you've asked them, they would say that we've never really had arguments. I get along
Sorry?
with
On the arguments?
Yeah, no arguments. I get along with all of the people that I work with. I've never had problems.
Do you have any hobbies?
Hobbies? Well, I used to play the guitar before. It's been a while now, so I'm a little bit rusty. But other than that, I do enjoy football. I used to play semi-pro until recently. And I still play on Sundays.
Okay. Let's talk about salary. What are you looking for?
Well, the job description says 16,000, so if that's what's been offered, I'm pretty pleased. I think I'm more focused on building myself from here, starting off at this point and seeing where I go. Hopefully, in a few years, have sufficient enough experience for a higher paid job.
Okay. And what kind of animal describes you?
An animal?
Embodies you, characterizes you, and why?
I think they're very... I'd probably go with something along the lines of a wolf, to be honest. Not for the feistiness or anything. It just intrigued me because they are very independent in what they can do, but they also work as a pact. Wolves tend to stick together in achieving their goals. Well, if they were to stray away, then they're more than capable to take care of themselves.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you have any questions for us?
I was just wondering also, along with the internship,
Sorry?
with the job description,
Yes.
it said that there's a variety of sectors which we can go into. Is there anything specific that we might get put into? And part of the job description was that you could be put into sales or the entertainment. Are you looking for something specific or just in general?
Okay, thank you.
Cheers.